Welcome back to Outriders. I'm pretty sure I must be getting close to the end of the game, because there's this just big, giant door right here, and I assume that there must be some sort of King Kong on the other side of it. I don't know. I just had the hardest battle I've ever fought. In fact, I finally relented and reduced my world tier. This is the first time I've intentionally reduced my world tier, except when I was playing co-op with somebody who is less experienced with the game. I dropped it down to world tier 6. I was at 7, and I beat my head against this battle again and again and again, and I was like, I am too proud. I am too proud to reduce my world tier. But after, the 4 dozenth time I played the battle, I was like, fine. I guess I am a world tier 6 player. I'm a dread player in State of Decay 2. I'm a world tier 6 player in Outriders, and I just have to get used to it. Okay, No On My says, this is the battle that I got stuck on too. Must have died and replayed it about 3 dozen times. It's just, they pile up so many monsters that can kill you from across the map in different ways, all at the same time, and I could put a bunch of effort into killing one of them, and then the next one would get me. So after that battle, though, I had a million weapons, and pieces of armor and stuff like that piled up, and so I've just grabbed a bunch of new weapons that I've never used before. I don't even know if I like them. So this is the Lamia. It's a double gun demolisher variant. It has freezing bullets, and it makes frozen enemies explode. So I thought that would be fun. I kind of customized it to make it do that. This is a Space Revenant. It's my classic LMG that turns things into ash. And I usually try to carry at least one of those around. And then I've also got... and I've also got this weapon right here that I've never used. Grim Marrow. Killing shots create an anomaly singularity that you can explode to do tons of damage. So I am kind of amused by the idea of trying this one out. Actually, you know what? Why don't let's carry this instead of my LMG. I also have a very nasty face now. Let's try, because this is like an absolute, legendary tier gun?
If you want us to join you at the gate.
Okay, let me raise the audio level a little bit because the dialogue is a little bit more important in this game than some others that I play. Let me know if you have any problems with the audio, by the way. All right, wait for your crew.
Okay, time to figure out how to open this thing.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm waiting for you here.
Okay, I just realized there was a blue switch of some kind over there. I didn't use it. I don't know why it was there.
Everything we've been hoping for is right behind this gate, but there's no obvious mechanism for opening it.
August, you must know, yes?
Lost people.
You mean there's others like you?
Maybe.
What do you mean? You know what's out there?
Oh, come on! That's our only hope? It's the end of the goddamn world out there. What happened to a place beyond the storms, huh?
We are about to go farther than any man has ever gone before.
Well, let's go! Before I change my fucking mind. Mr. Spock. Crazy fucking bullshit.
All right. So we're going to a new place now. It's another full-fledged level, or... I don't know how close to the end I am.
Look at the size of that storm.
It's coming fast. We need shelter.
I'll take the lead. Stay on me.
Well, this just gets better and better.
This is not the lead.
Bailey's barely lucid. You need to keep her hydrated.
I'm trying, but we barely have any water left as it is.
Zahidi, you sure she'll never walk again?
It'd be a miracle if she did.
Seems safe enough so far. How is that audio? Is the ambient too loud next to my voice? It's really hard for me to tell sometimes. Let's have a look at our map. Okay, so we started here, I guess. We're out here right now. Okay, it looks like we don't have. There's only one exit from this place, so I think I could see an exit in the distance, but I can't get there. So I do need to sort of just kind of go with it. It looks like there's sort of an optional area over here, though. Oh, hello, monsters. Shall I murder you? Oh, fire dogs instead of the usual acid dogs.
No matter where I go, your kind get uglier and uglier.
Okay, so that's the singularity. Oh, crap. Okay, so if I explode that, it hurts things nearby, but if things aren't nearby... There we go. Okay, so that's what this gun does. It makes this little ball appear over things' heads when they die, and then if I blow up the ball, it kills other things. Ow. But that's killing things super quickly. Let's switch to this guy. Yeah, so that's a neat weapon, especially if the enemies are like clustering behind cover, for instance. Oh, there's a big one. Okay, so this is my new gun that... Oh, crap! This is my new gun that freezes enemies, and then when it kills the frozen enemy, there's an explosion that kills other enemies. I'm pretty sure that's the gun that I've got anyway. Let's make sure that that's what I think I'm carrying, what I think I'm carrying. Yes. Okay, so I like that gun. Now let me switch to this gun.
I don't understand.
So I can try it out.
We're getting closer to the signal. The only way it could be transmitting is if the anomaly's effects were declining. But instead, the anomaly here is worse than anything we've seen.
Could it be we're approaching something like the eye of the storm?
It's possible, but such an abrupt change in climate from tropical to desert, only the anomaly could cause something so dramatic. What if it's actually getting worse?
All right. Well, this is pretty. Folks in the chat are saying that this game is visually gorgeous, and I have to agree. What's this now? Okay, that seems like it's going to be as loud as my voice. Let me pull that down a little bit. Let me know if you have any trouble hearing me. Oh wait, looks like we got a potential side quest here? Oh, a hunt.
Well, this should be interesting. Might as well put my skills to good use.
Right. So let's see what my options here on the quest map. Alright, so as always, I have to prioritize side quests. I never follow through with the main quest until I've done every side quest I can imagine. So if there's a monster to kill out here, I'm gonna go kill that monster. It's fun how they managed to make this area look wide open, like just wide open desert from afar. But as you get into it, it's made out of these channeled canyons. Like, that's actually not that easy to pull off, you know, sort of like, I don't know, it takes some artistic skill to make that work. Ooh, there's an historian area too. Okay, so we're gonna go after this, the historian quest. Maybe we'll go after the hunting quest. No One My says, you know, doing the side quest helps you get a lot more out of the game. Yeah, I just finished the Outriders Legacy side quest, and it was kind of funny, actually, the whole, like, launching and loop thing. I'll let you discover that. So my strategy usually is to have a weapon with a large clip that's good at slowing people down. So that as I get charged by all these enemies, I've got some way of reducing the number of them that reach me. Okay, so I have a habit of feathering the trigger when I'm firing, which is great for, you know, games with, like, low rates of fire. I mean, guns with low rates of fire. And to do a lot of damage. But this is actually, this style of gun, actually, oh, nice. Because that guy was frozen, he blew up and he killed all the nearby guys. That's exactly the kind of thing I was hoping this thing would do. But this gun actually accelerates as you continue to fire it. So you actually spend some ammo to keep the fire rate high. You know, the ammo between enemies when you're switching targets. You're basically just paying a cost to keep it going. Man, I am dropping a lot of ammo on these guys. I love how ice will just freeze enemies midair. Because, like, ah, whatever, this is science fantasy, who cares? You could develop a system where an enemy falls out of the sky, lands in whatever position they land in, and then gets out of that position. But it would take a lot. Like, you would be spending a lot of your time making that feature work instead of making other features. Okay, I was like trapped against an obstacle there. It's so weird, like being down in at this lower world tier now. Okay, I'm all out of bullets. Being at this lower world tier, like I didn't even end up using my, what is this over here? Some resource? I didn't even end up using my damage buffing thing, which I probably should have, because I've wasted more ammo than I needed to. I probably would have more ammo left if I'd been doing more damage per shot. Alright, let's see. Hello? There's my damage buff. Is that a brood mother? Dang it. I think she's resistant to my slowdown effect. But, because I'm a World Tier 6, I can take her down much faster. I am kind of surprised how bullet spongy the enemies get as you go up in world tier. Like, I would definitely expect their damage to go up as you go up in world tier, but I'm a little surprised that they just take so much damage. And I guess that means, you know, you have to sort of survive longer while you're whittling them down, and there's more opportunities for them to hurt you. But sometimes it can just get frustrating. You're like, oh my gosh, how many bullets do I have to pour into this guy? right. So we've completed that one. Now let's back out and go for the monster. So I think I've completed all of the sort of assassination target missions, but I think maybe, so which makes me is part of what makes me think that I'm close to the end of the game. I'm wondering if maybe this, wait, where is this the exit? No, maybe not. Maybe it's this way. Ah, there we go. It's this way. So maybe this is my last hunting mission. So unfortunately, my Freezy gun still doesn't have a lot of ammo in it, but that's fine. We'll be fine. The tank says that games that are bullet spongy don't actually bother him. He says that it's actually people who want bullet spongy games to be like Call of Duty that do bother him. I mean, you know, every game has sort of got its level, right? I think that there's sort of a I think there's a point you can cross over with a bullet sponge type game where it's not about, well, basically, so if it's possible to pretty effectively master your way to sort of evade and defend against a given enemy, but still just shoot through sheer luck, still be unable to defeat them, just because, you know, if they make enough shots on goal against you, eventually some of them are going to hit, right? You know, and so even if you're pretty good at dodging them, pretty good at blocking them, pretty good at taking cover, doing whatever it is you need to do to keep this enemy under control, you know, and keep them from killing you, if you do all of that to a pretty high level and you feel pretty successful at it, but still, just because of the length of time it takes to kill them, eventually they get enough lucky shots on you that you die and you can't do it. That's where a bullet sponge becomes really, really frustrating. Or also when, or even if it's not, you know, that's where it becomes frustrating based on, you know, like you dying. It also just can become frustrating where then you do master it, and then it just becomes a boring slog to fight the enemy because they don't have enough new things they can do to you. Like one of the reasons why bosses often have multiple stages is because they want the boss battle to last a certain amount of time and for you to have to show enough skill that you can survive a certain amount of time. But it's not interesting to fight an enemy with the same power set for a certain amount of time. Like, eventually, once you've gotten good enough to survive it, it becomes boring to survive it. Until, you know, leading up to the point where you actually finally kill the enemy. And so basically, there's sort of a balance point where the enemy has enough health that it's challenging to fight them. You don't just instantly kill them or whatever. But they don't have so much that you get bored with the process of fighting them. And so there's sort of a sweet spot there. And I think it's possible for a game, you know, in the name of trying to increase the difficulty, to increase an enemy's health to the point where lucky shots from them are what's taking you down, and you actually don't have any more interesting things to learn from fighting them. You know, you're not, it's no longer the right kind of challenge. Oh, hello. Ah, another one. Come here. Oh, God. Oh, little guys. Hi. Oh, I thought the guy was dead, but he was just frozen. Only got 93 magic bullets left. And I'm getting stuck without magic bullets for a bit, so hopefully this is good use of them. Hearing a lot of noises. Each time I kill one of these guys, it has this area effect that freezes in ash the other guys around it. This is a lot of the same enemy. Oh, gosh. Okay, they're starting to get the better of me here. So I'd rather switch to a gun that freezes them more often. this guy, so the other one waited until I killed a guy to freeze the other surviving guys. This one, every 4 seconds, can freeze a different guy. And then it does area effect damage to the other guys after you kill the guy. I forgot to stop, drop, and roll. Alright, so this gun's got a lot more ammo in it, so... I'm gonna hold on to it. So the take says that, this game and games like Destiny, because they're sort of fantastical and they're in this world made of people who are practically gods, it doesn't make sense for it to be Call of Duty-like, because these people should be more resistant to damage. It's more having them be powerful, resilient, not easy to kill is part of the story. And I agree. Yeah, I'm not saying that it should be like Call of Duty. I do love Call of Duty. Call of Duty and Titanfall are kind of my sweet spot as far as the feel of a shooter goes. So I do really like that kind of game. I don't think every game has to be the kind of game that I like, though. I should target the little guys first. Oh, yikes! I just got slow motion tackled. So these are the same type of enemy that I was fighting before in that one battle that just frustrated the crap out of me. Oh crap, that one hit me before I was ready. No, stop! Okay, I'm just healing by shooting these guys at close range. Oh crap, got some big thing about to hit me. Okay, there we go. Ah! Stop! Just gotta murder something at close range. Heal me. That's how my healing works. There are so many of you! You guys are like rabbits! No, stop. And they all have ranged attacks! Ah, stop it! What is your deal? And I get the impression that ranged attacks that go along the ground, I don't think they're slowed down by my bubble. I think my bubble only slows down bullets. I don't think it slows down those area effect attacks and stuff. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Whew! Alright, we did it. Okay, so now I'm supposed to go back to Trenchtown. Yay! Restock ammo. If we're starting to approach the end of the game, I'm kind of inclined to go to Trenchtown. But I think that we might still be right in the middle of some story deal. That means I don't have a normal camp. So let's go finish that story deal, I guess. Yes, we're just tracking back to the main quest. Wait, which way am I? This way. Alright. Search for shelter in the sandstorm. What? I can't go back through the way I came? What? Oh my gosh. Or maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's leading me the wrong direction. Hold on. Let's see what else is there. Maybe I'll have to go back to the beginning and just run that whole route again. Or maybe this is really the way I can. Oh yeah, you know what? I think there's just no quest marker. That's right. I was following the little check mark on my mini map, but that's actually for my side quest. I think this is the way I need to be going for the main quest. There's the rib cage. For some reason, rib cages are how you find monsters in this game. Monsters just love to leave rib cages lying around. I don't know. Okay, not this way. And this is one of the situations where I wish we had a more precise mini-map. Because like right now we've got this chunky mini-map that shows you which broad section you're in, but doesn't show you where you are. And so I already know that I can't use the mini-map to find my way to the next area. Or, sorry, when I say mini-map, I actually mean my quest map here. So, like, I know I'm broadly in this area. I guess maybe, is this the place I'm just... Maybe this is the area I just found a chest. Maybe I need to be looking at a door. And this, like, I have to sort of, like, weirdly orient myself to try to figure out where things might be. So I think I'm on the east side of that section. And so maybe the place I'm going is this direction. And maybe the area to the right was locked, and that's why I couldn't find a way through that barrier. Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, this is the direction I need to go. That's right.
That cave looks promising.
It does. Aha, and here
I found a cave. Should be big enough to bring the trucks in.
On our way. This storm is getting worse by the minute.
Hi, I'd like to interact with this. Oh, okay.
Looks like we may be here a while.
You need to drink, you stupid bitch. Hey, she's waking up!
How do you feel? You've been out a few days. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I can't feel my legs.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Why didn't you just kill me?
Dada. My masterpiece. Dabrowski has outdone himself again. What? What did I do now? Oh. I thought my daughter wanted you to live. For God knows what reason.
Kill me? Or get on my face?
Shut up!
Is that a fire out there? Seems we're not alone. Warn the others. I'll go check it out.
Yay, I've leveled up. So, I'm not a huge fan of, I mean, I realize that, you know, it's a way that some people feel, and depicting it isn't, you know, whatever. But I'm not a huge fan of the whole, like, character who would rather be dead than be, you know, crippled. I don't know. I don't like spreading that sentiment around, having that be sort of the attitude that we take in our culture. It's like, being crippled is not the end of your life. You can, you know, if you're, you know, using a wheelchair, there's lots of stuff you can do. It can be very fulfilling. Like, that doesn't, I mean, there are so many people for whom that is their life. And just sending that message that a character would rather die than have that life really bothers me sometimes. I get that this is actually a very nihilistic world where people feel like life is cheap, and it might make sense in this world for somebody to have that attitude. And it might certainly make sense for that particular character. I always cringe a little bit, though, when I see it, because I feel a little bit like, that's just not what I want to be telling people. I don't want to be saying that if you lose the use of your legs, well, you're done. You know, because that's just not how it is. How done your life is really depends
boss.
on how other
If
people
we
are
can't
willing to
even
treat
drive
you.
in these damn sandstorms, how the hell are we going to get anywhere? This is starting to feel a lot like the end of the road to me.
Yeah, like if everybody, if your society is set up in such a way that that it's like almost intentionally making your life miserable in that situation, sure, I could see why you'd be unhappy. But I think we can do better than that. I think that we can actually, I mean, it's a hard loss to go from, not having a disability to having a disability. And I understand that that's a very traumatic situation to go through. But at the same time, there's a lot that we can do as a society to make that better for people, to make them not need to feel despair in that moment. And, and while it can be hard, I think we can do a lot to make it better. And I think having all of our art be saying, it's better to be dead, I think that's not helping. I feel like there's real people out there who probably would benefit from hearing a different message than that one. And that feels more important, maybe, than having this character and this world be extremely nihilistic. So, anyway, I think I've already got all the bullets. Nope, I don't have all the bullets. Let's have a look at our inventory real fast. Oh, we picked up so many things. I just don't even care about lower tier items now. I really just picked up 5 items. Arms token. Swapping weapons increases your firepower for 5 seconds? That's not as valuable. So I think I'm going to dismantle that, even though I like the way it looks. Oh, neat. Not going to wear it. What's this one? So right now I've got Twisted Fate and Dum Dum Bullets. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I like this one better. I still want to give it Twisted Fate, but I like that better than Dum Dum Bullets. So let's go mod that weapon to have the power I want.
I remember seeing sand like this only once before.
It's interesting the decision that they made to make it so you can only mod one feature on a weapon. So grab these gloves. They look neat too. So I can give it Twisted Fate. Where's Twisted Fate? Where I get more critical damage and I'm using my magic bullets, which is something I usually try to have on. I place it in slot 1, but that's going to lock slot 2, so it has to have this ability. Now, it turns out this ability is the ability I want, so it's great. But yeah, see, now it's locked. Now I can never change that second ability again. So what that does is it means that, if I could just put whatever mods on whatever items I wanted, that would mean there's no point in, basically I would just always grab the item that has the highest sort of base armor value and then just mod it to be the same thing all the time. This way, I'll sometimes get something that's got higher values here and interesting stats here that I want to have. It'll have a mod that I'm not used to, but because because there's 2 mods, and I can only change one of them, I kind of have to accept one that I wouldn't normally accept. And so that sort of, it keeps the process of looting interesting, rather than just sort of making it a perfunctory, well, the numbers go up and then I just do the same thing all the time. All right, so let's head up this way.
Hey, boss, you gonna be long? I could use some help clearing the sand out of the truck's guts.
I can do it, old man.
Yeah? What's the catch?
No catch.
With you, there's always a catch. Then you storm off for no reason.
How about you stop acting like you know who the hell I am? And stop trying to pretend you care.
Oh, Chanishka, I know.
So I was messing with the audio levels again, so...
Young. Mostly I still am.
I was messing with the audio levels. Let me know if there's anything wrong with them.
At least you said something. So you gonna let me help?
Sure.
What's this? Oh, hello.
What the fuck?
Huh? These bad guys? I can't even tell.
Whoa. What new kind of demons are you? Tiago, we're under attack. We need to barricade the gate. Tiago, do you hear me?
Taking that guy out seems like the priority. Oh gosh, there's all kinds of dudes though. And I was not very well positioned for dealing with them. That guy's legs just wandering around after he died. I think there's a mod that you can get for getting a damage bonus for spending a lot of time out of cover, and I would definitely probably benefit from that. So that second guy died because of my freeze ability. The fact that when I kill someone who's frozen, they damage everyone around them. Yeah, so this ice gun is very good for dealing with guys charging me all the time. Because unlike my ash gun, which will kill, it'll freeze entire crowds, when I kill one guy, it's not nearly as good at dealing with, you know, powerful melee guys charging me one at a time. It's good at dealing with crowds charging me of little guys.
What the hell? Jakob, the light was an ambush. Some real uglies, they were drawing me out. Do you copy? Jakob!
Oh my God!
What the fuck? Get me out of here!
What? Alright, I guess they attacked my people, and I should head back.
August!
Us do nothing. Us hide. Now friends taken.
Taken?
Yes.
They took them?
Yes.
Alive?
Yes. To eat them.
Cannibals!
Us no us take you. Hurry.
August, wait! Take this.
Us cannot. Or else like them.
So Ranethgord has a question about State of Decay 2, which I can probably answer in a second, as soon as I confirm that the character isn't talking the moment this starts. Okay, cutscene. Whoa, new place.
Stay in the truck. I'll find them.
Well, this looks like a fancy new place. So Ranethgord asks, was the radio call that spawns in new enclaves of survivors in State of Decay 2 changed intentionally? It used to spawn them near my base, now it doesn't. Yeah, I did change it intentionally, and it's interesting that you noticed. I'd love to get some feedback on it, actually. So it used to be that, yeah, it would always spawn them near your base, if it could, and that meant that it would just sort of cluster them around your base all the time. And so now it spawns near wherever the player is. So if you are at your base, you can spawn them near your base, but if you want to have an enclave somewhere else, you can go to that place and radio for an enclave there. And because it is your character who does the call over the radio, it felt to me like having somebody nearby answer you, it felt more reasonable with the way that the mission plays out, too. But if that causes a problem, let me know. I felt like that would probably be, you know, you'd end up being able to find enclaves in more diverse locations, and it would feel a little bit more like, you know, you're out in the wild and you're like, oh, I want to find an enclave, and you find someone near where you are. That felt more useful to me. And, you know, if you do want to find someone near your base, you can just make the call while you're at your base, and it'll have the same effect. So it felt like a more versatile tool in my mind that way. But you know, if you don't like it, definitely let me know.
You sure they're still alive?
Yes.
So, these brutes with guns, you've seen them before? What are they?
They're fire. Heat. Blood.
So, real quick, I'm curious where I am on the... Oh, I can't... Until I travel, I can't tell where I am on a larger map. This is a big map. Okay, you know what? We're not playing this entire thing right now. We played the desert thing. Let's get into a fight or two, maybe. But pretty soon, I'm going to have to quit and go get some breakfast. So... So these guys seem to have a lot of health, which makes me sad. I don't want to fight guys with a lot of health. I want to fight guys who die very fast. Sorry, tank. Haha! Take that guy. Die by shrapnel from your exploding friend. Okay, you guys aren't going to advance on me. Yes, I'm a coward. That's how I roll. Magic bullets! Where's this last guy there? Actually could have teleported that guy. Oh, you're smart. Ah, hello. So are these guys of the same species as August? Oh, this guy's like a warlord of some kind? Okay, well, let's... Oh, gosh. Hey, loot. Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, hi. All right. Ha ha ha! Okay, so I've got a very nice combo of abilities here. So I've got my magic bullets, of course, which I should switch away from those so they can recharge.
I don't think this is their village.
I've got my magic
They don't
bullets.
seem capable of building something like it.
Oh, let's listen to them talk first.
Wait, this was your home? And these brutes destroyed it? Took it over?
Yes. No.
I don't understand. What happened to your people?
All gone now.
I imagine August is probably telling us that these were her people, and maybe the anomaly transformed them, or, you know, corrupted them, made them bad, or maybe they just decided to make themselves bad. I don't know. Anyway, this combo of weapons and abilities is pretty nice. Like, so I've got my magic bullets, which increase my damage, of course. I've got my slow motion bubble, and then I've got this weapon that freezes enemies and then explodes the enemies. So if I see a cluster of enemies, I can teleport to them, put a slow motion bubble around them to trap them, kill one of them, and that one will kill all the others, which is what happened in that one case where I teleported behind cover. That was pretty cool. Interesting music. So, there's this town that just never bothered to mine this stuff that's right here. I guess maybe the anomaly is just creating this stuff. It's like fungus growing in places. Huh. Whole room with a light and everything, and it's just... There's no prizes in here. I mean, it's pretty. It's okay to make pretty things. What am I trying to get, though? Oh, clear the area. Here we go. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, who is the person making this nonsense? Okay, fine. Here we go. Kill everybody around here. But I just saw a sniper. That is not a stand. Oh, you guys thought you were fighting me down there? Oh, hello! What the? Guess we got some melee guy. Oh, what, you teleport? I guess I teleport, so that's kind of fair. You done? You done berserking? You know the Warriors code, ABZ, always be Zirkin. It's all running around like crazy people. Oh shoot, what? Who's doing that? This doesn't seem good. Oh crap. Being shot at by lots of folks. No thank you. This guy. This guy. Use that ability. Can I get there now? Yes. Oh, get away from me with your bombs. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think that's sniper. No. No, thank you. Whew. All right. Well, thank you, Ranthor, for reminding me that, that I made that feature change, so I don't forget to put it in the patch notes. These patch notes, because it's been so long since we last issued an update, these patch notes are going to be huge, and it's going to be really easy for me to forget to mention some stuff. Oh, hello. I was wondering why that wasn't glowing. I love how these enemies come from, like, a completely different culture. But they have the exact same distribution of units. Warlord, huh? Oh, gosh. Oh, there are so many freaking bullets. Who does this? Who makes all the holes on the ground? I mean, all of the whatevers. Also, that guy's so far away. Okay, hold on. I hate snipers. So, oh gosh, hi. There it goes. So, I like World Tier 6. Almost as rewarding as World Tier 7. Way easier to kill these guys. Like, I would be so dead. I would probably still be fighting the first battle that I played this session if I was in World Tier 7. Going through a lot of bullets, though. Oh, there's this guy. Oh, crap. I'm about to get hit by stuff. Oh, crap. No, no, no. Do not even. So it's the hunters that have that ability? Okay, so it's the snipers that are calling those massive, like, cluster bombs that are hitting me. Alright, what's after this? I keep thinking I'm almost done, but... Oh, another flag. How close am I? Okay, so I'm here. I'm still trying to get here. That's a bunch of fights between me and there. It is 10 o'clock, and I've got work to do today, and I haven't even had breakfast yet. So I think we're going to have to put an end to it here. But this was, I mean, I had a lot of fun discussing a bunch of stuff with you all. That was cool. And, you know, and I really like this game. I just, you know, I can't probably say enough that, you know, as much as I don't get a lot of views on my Outriders videos because, you know, people were excited about it up front, and then, you know, a bunch of people played it, and whatever, they've moved on. There's other games that they're more interested in. That's totally cool. I still really like it. It's still a lot of fun to play. Just the moment-to-moment feel of it is really good. And, you know, I gotta say, like, you know, the story is not quite The Last of Us 2, but there's a lot more to it, and a lot more to, you know, just the characters and the dialogue and sort of like the lore of this world. Like, I actually am kind of fascinated by it. I really like it. You know, I said, like, there's definitely tiers out there of video game stories, and this is not at the absolute top notch, but it's up there in kind of, you know, the solid, fun, cool middle. And that's great. I mean, there's definitely a lot of games that are that don't do anything with the story at all, and it's very easy to take sort of like you know, fairly generic setup, like you're on an alien world and there's magic stuff and you're all fighting with guns. Like, it's very easy to make that extremely generic and just not interesting. And they made some characters that I like listening to and hanging out with, and there's some mysteries in the story that I'm interested in figuring out the answers to. So, you know, that's actually a pretty good accomplishment. And the game's it's funny and it makes me laugh. And so there's just a lot of really good things about this game. So that's why I'm still playing it. I love it, and I appreciate all of you hanging out with me here. So if you want to subscribe to my channel and, you know, probably see more Outriders here and there, do that. If I do another Outriders video, it'll be there. Maybe this is my last one. I don't know. And, yeah, I'll see you all later.